Dave, behind you is YG. Watch out. Dropped his most recent album, My Life 4Hunnid, a follow up to a pretty underwhelming album just a year ago. For real, for real. I mean, and Stay Dangerous, I think we also were even more underwhelmed by. I think For Real was, I felt like it was maybe a step in the right direction in a sense. You know, after Still Brazy, I think YG felt like someone that you wanted to be investing in. Stock was going up, getting it on the ground floor type thing. I still bump Fuck Donald Trump all the time. Banger of a song. But Dave, where are you at with this now? Are you selling all your YG stock after My Life 400?
No, not selling. I mean, this is album 5 for YG. It just kind of feels like a random 5th album to me. Like it's doesn't have as many hits as My Crazy Life. It's not as impressive and introducing new genres the way Still Brazy did. But it's not nearly as generic and uninspired as Stay Dangerous. And it's probably kind of on par, maybe a little step below For Real. So it's like kind of just like another entry for YG. And like, I think that's okay. Like, I think it's still pretty solid. But yeah, I mean, the highs are Still Brazy. They do feel more and more out of reach the more we get. I mean, YG is still only like 30 years old. He's just a pretty active member of the LA rap scene. I don't think that's going to change anytime soon at all. But yeah, when you drop a Cali G Funk record in 2017, you just raise the expectations, I think, and he doesn't seem to be interested in that all that much. And I think the new song on this, FTP, Fuck the Police, doesn't hit nearly the same as FDT does and still does. So other than that, he doesn't seem to have as much interest in the more, socio-political songs that he did, like he did on Still Brazy. So I guess it depends what you're asking for from him. I think there's still some good joints on here.
Yeah, I think that is probably the right question, is what are we asking of YG? And I guess when you're thinking about where we thought he was going and where he's kind of gone, like the word that comes to mind is just kind of like mid at this point. And not that not that him as an artist is necessarily like not a good artist, but I think from where the ceiling seemed to be to where he is now, I think he's, very comfortably in that mid tier. But there's nothing on this album that made me feel more optimistic, about especially after For Real. This felt, like you said, I think a lot more in line. And honestly, the middle of the album I found pretty just like uninspired and not really like interesting to be completely honest. I think there's a couple of songs that maybe stick out a bit, but for me, I thought actually Bloodwalk, the second song with Wayne, was at least caught my ear, a change up in terms of we're doing, I had that like flute like part that was kind of riding through the beat, which is pretty nice. Rodeo, I thought was pretty good, although I gotta say, like, the beat was good. I don't know if I really like Tyga and Chris Brown on the song, but I enjoyed the beat on that. And then
it's a really good beat.
FTP, I gotta be honest, like all I kept thinking was this song has been done a lot better by a lot better artists in the past.
Yeah, that came out pretty soon after George Floyd happened, and like salute for trying to put something out real quick and all, but yeah, not pretty boilerplate as far as that kind of stuff goes, unfortunately. Which again, disappointing because FDT is a really great track. I really like Jealous, the first song. I liked Out on Bail. Those kind of remind me of like classic YG flows, YG bounce, But Rodeo, Chris Brown, Tyga, they have a lot of chemistry together. They've made a lot of music together. That kind of feels like a Chris Brown, Tyga song to me more than it does a YG song with Chris Brown, Tyga.
Sure.
I thought Lil TJ was actually used the way he should be used on Hate on Me. It was unexpected. But ultimately, I thought the features on this were just a little strange. Like, I did not need Lil Mosey on Thug Cry. I actually thought Cowboy, someone I don't really like, was pretty good on that, but Lil Mosey just should not have been there. And Gunna, like, I don't need YG making songs with Gunna. I'm sorry. So like, it just like I wasn't impressed, but I think there's still a moment or two, and that's okay, I guess. But yeah, I mean, YG just seems pretty complacent with where he's at right now. So
yeah,
that's what we're getting. And
complacent is a good word.
He picked a bad weekend to drop this because search engine optimization, the CEO, is crushing him right now. Because if you search YG on social, you search YG anywhere else, you're getting YG Entertainment because of the Blackpink album. Mm-hmm. So it's like he's just getting buried. It's not good.
Yeah. I was in New York City the other day, and I saw so many people walking around with like Blackpink outfits or like dressed like them. And we're going to talk about them in a second, but I did not see many people dressed like YG. So I agree.
We're on the wrong coast for that.
Yeah. Oh, that's also true. So although it would be interesting to see what the ratio was for that.